Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And tonight I am sharing the ultimate guide for Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale shopping. Will I be participating in shopping? I don't think I will, but then I do have to look through the the inventory I do have and see if I want to even re-up anything or grab something new. I'm here to make sure that you make the most out of them dollars if you are going to shop. Give me a few moments and we will get started because I will not hold you any longer. I don't like to hold anybody long. We're going to get into it. We got the deep dive anyway. And it started on Father's Day. I don't know why they did it. Normally they start earlier than that. All right, so the semi-annual sale started on Father's Day. I don't know why I want to say July. June 15th, this past Sunday that just passed 2025. Happy Father's Day to the fathers because I know I got some men on my channel as a part of my audience. So appreciate you. I may be pointing out some stuff that they have for y'all as well. Anywho, apparently they brought back a handful of discontinued scents. I am so happy to hear that. What was it? Bali Mango is one. We'll get into all of that. I do want to preface this by saying that when they bring back discontinued scents, don't expect for it to smell the same. It's going to smell different in some way. That's all. Just throw that out there. Okay. That's why I wish, like, for example, white t shirt, I wish that would have, I wish I would have checked that out before I found out about it after the fact that they discontinued. And then, right when I said something about a little bit after that, they brought it back. And I have held on to the fragrance mist since then. And that's why I'm kind of hesitant to get rid of it. You feel me? Yeah. All right. So let's see what we have here. So for the hey Melissa. So for the body care is select at least for today it's 75% off. Hey. Um it's 75% off for the majority of the items. So I'm gonna be looking every which way but loose. Everything's going great. Okay, so the body care portion is what I'm gonna be going over for the most part, but I may be touching base in other areas because men got body care and stuff like that. So we got quite a bit to cover. So we got 75% off for the majority of the body care. That's actually pretty freaking awesome. I was gonna say 50%, but 75% is higher. That's great. You're literally walking out of there with maybe if you go in there with a budget of $30, you're likely to come out of there. That I've been seeing prices for like $4.99, $3.99, depending on what scents they are and if they're popular or not. Hey. I'm going over the ultimate guide on how to shop on Bath and Body Works if you're participating. Um, then $30 budget, if you get all $5 items, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you can walk out there with 6 items. If you're strategic, if you're trying to re up something, them 6 items will wind up being items you pair together or a whole complete collection if you just aiming for one. If they're three-ish, like 3.99, then round it up to 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. You might get seven items. You see what I'm saying? Type of thing like that. You see what I'm saying? That's going on right now. Okay. Get it? Got it? No? Rewind it back. It's going up on the channel. All right, so let's move on here. Now, a couple scents that I've seen that I'm gonna move out of your way real quick, but I'm still here. We got Forever Red Vanilla Rum Body Wash with Pro Vitamin B5 and Aloe, 10 fluid ounces there. Um, I saw Forever Red, and only when I stopped and paused before clicking off, I saw that vanilla rum. I'm like, oh, is that a version of Vanilla Red? What? Forever Red has versions. Is this the first version of Forever Red? See, this you're talking to a person that I tried to Forever Red before they made all their package uniform. Like Forever Red has the same. It's just uniform packaging. I did that. I kind of have an idea as to why they did that, rebrand everything. But all the body mist got the same cylinder round bottles. But I look, I come from a time, an OG, where Forever Red, the original, we're not talking about vanilla rum right now, because we're gonna get into them notes. Um, I come from a time where Forever Red was in the boxy fragrance mist, lasted you a little bit longer, had a boxy top. Everything was boxy, but it was fancy with a bow on top of the cap. That's the time I come from. You understand me? I miss that. Every fragrance during that time, maybe 2014, 2015, so that's been about 10 years ago, it had its own personality. Now all the bottles of the fragrance mist is the same size and every depth and everything. I understand why you did it, but we need to bring back personality to the fragrance mist bottle packaging. You could let everything else be the same, such as this body wash, such as the body cream and the body lotion. But bring the personality back. This is my personal opinion. Bring the personality back to the fragrance mist. You feel me? Bring it back. Bring the personality. Okay? Bring that back. Now, present day. Forever Red has a version. Vanilla rum body wash. Pro vitamin B5. That's gonna cause you to have to do some homework. Now I know you're gonna read it on the bottle and be like, go home with it and like, I don't know, we're going. Aloe is pretty good for the skin. It's reparative. I will say that from experience. Pro vitamin B5. I encourage you to look that up other than what's on the bottle. Hey, I'm just encouraging so you can get the best deal. Now, when it comes to Forever Red Vanilla Rum, here are the notes. Oh goodness, it's not showing the notes the way that I want it to. Hold on. I got to read it from here. So, what it smells like heading out for a nightcap after an unforgettable date. Fragrance notes, jasmine petals. If there's one good smelling floral note, one good smelling flower is jasmine. Already out the gate, this is going to be fire. Decadent vanilla and cashmere woods. Please do excuse the light. Tried to get it as bright as I could. Bars. Um, yeah, I'm just wondering, does it smell like Forever Red where it's way off, where it can no longer be considered as a part of the Forever Red family, or does it smell close to it with a little bit of red rum? I mean, vanilla rum note in it. That's what I'm wondering. I faintly remember what Forever It smells like. I wish that I wouldn't have gotten rid of the bottle. I might have sprayed out the rest, but I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of the original bottle. If I knew they would have had changed it, and this ain't Bath and Body Works, this Bodycology. Okay. All of that. Bodycology started doing the same thing. Everything is just uniform. I understand. But we need personality back. That's all. But for the fragrance mist, at least we need personality back. That's what we need. I'm excited to see that there is a cousin, sister, can't call a twin, of Forever Red vanilla rum. Because I'm just like, I just want to smell it in person. I'm excited. I love the packaging, how it looks. It's the based off the packaging alone, it's giving what it's supposed to give. I'm gonna put it back up here while I'm talking about it. The packaging and the color scheme is giving what it's supposed to give, but I miss the fragrance mist having personality. If I can find it, I'll put it up here. I miss the fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works having personality. Square for the Forever Red. Then Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte had its own. It might have had the same shape as this, but each one had its own personality. And whoever was the marketing genius, marketing person behind that, give them a raise. And yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad idea to make everything uniform, and I understand why you did that. I can guess a couple of reasons, but we need personality. Forever Red, for example, and Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte ain't even on the same level. One is fall later this year. Now you could pretty much Forever Red for early start of fall, or pretty much throughout the whole year, depending on what you layer it with. You can layer almost nearly anything in any fragrance category with vanilla and you'll be straight. That's all I'm saying. Now, they brought the OG back, and the last time I saw they had a 25th anniversary and it was on the bottle. I guess it's 26th or 27th anniversary. Cucumber Melon. Ain't this the scent that started it all? Bingo. Okay. Cucumber Melon. I bet it don't smell the same as it did as the 25th version. See, this is why you have to start checking and looking, checking the back of bottles and spraying out what you have from the 25th version. And then if you decide to go get this year's version, buy that and spray it and then compare. In a wrist, let it dry down, see if it transforms, see if you smell the base notes. Do stuff like that. While you're in the store, especially here's the rules for fragrance mist. You want to make sure when you walk out of there with at least 25 to 30 um fragrance cards and make sure you know which is which. Okay, you figure out a system that works for you. All right, baby, do that. Um, in front of that, before you go to the store, you make sure that you make a list of what you need. If you're a Bath and Body Works girly or a Bath and Body Works guy, or you shopping for somebody yourself or a gentleman, if you have a gentleman in your life, I got men viewers too, so I can't leave y'all out. Make a list first, then go online. Make a list first, then go to the stores. You go at the time that's best for you. Okay. Um, the children are out of school. That's all I'm saying. Might cause it to be a little bit more crowded. That's all. So pick your times carefully. Um, and then you go sample the fragrance mist first. Why do I say fragrance mist first? You want to sample the fragrance mist first, just for the simple fact of that's likely what you're going to hold on to the longest. That's likely what's going to be sitting on your shelf, hopefully in a cool, dark place, so it doesn't ruin the ingredients that make up the fragrance and causes it to, what they call it, macerate, so that way it winds up smelling better over time. You're likely going to go through the body cream, the quickest, second quickest. The first quickest that you're going to go through is the body wash, the body shower gel, the moisturizing body wash. Those three things. You're likely to go through those first because if you use it every day or you rotate, it's gonna go like that. You see what I'm saying? Gone. You're gonna go through that like nothing. So in terms of the type of products they have, the number one thing that you're gonna go through the quickest when it comes to whatever you're shopping for, if you plan to shop on Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale, any shower gels, any moisturizing. I'm still hope that's the number one spot. Anything you bathe with, shower gels, moisturizing body wash. Those are the top three things in the first place that you're gonna go through the quickest. Second quickest, now that they have bar soaps, that's the second quickest that you're gonna go through. Third quickest is the body creams. The Glotion, gorgeous body cream with all that shimmer, glittery goodness, fine glitter. You're gonna go through that less quicker than the other two. And fine fragrance mist, in my opinion, takes the long. I don't care how. I don't know how the girls do it. Y'all the real MVP. How do you do this without fumigating the whole house? How y'all do that? How y'all go through a whole bottle in a couple months and say I got to empty for fragrance mist? Like that's not shade. Like I'm just like you have beat the final level of the game. Cause I can point out now. I'm not gonna dig it out. I got one from Victoria. Don't tell nobody. Secret honey mist. I had that thing for 3 years. I yet ain't been able to spray that enough, and I have literally tried to layer it with nearly every perfume and other fragrance mist I have got, and still 3 plus years I have not. It's almost out after 3 years. I don't know how y'all do that. This is a dent after maybe a month of me having this body collagen. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't got a whole lot of them. Do you understand? So y'all beat the final level of the game if you can go through um an an 8 ounce. That's what this is. 8 ounce or 8.4 ounce. That's the traditional standard fragrance mist sizing in ounces, volume, if you want to call it, for traditional fragrance mist, regardless of if they're cylinder or they're shaped differently, like a wide, broad shoulder linebacker, however they're shaped. 8 ounce, 8 fluid ounces, or 8.4 fluid ounces. Y'all beat the final level of the game because after 3 years, I'm still trying to beat the final level of the game. Honey Mist from Victoria. Don't tell nobody. Secret. That's not much of it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Fragrance mist first when you go in the store because that's likely going to last you longer. Then you go and check the body creams. Now, how do you determine the body creams or body lotions? Do you like stuff to be greasy all year long? Or you like for it to absorb fast and leave behind the scent? That's what's going to determine. Their body creams absorb fast and leave behind the scent. Body lotion leave behind the scent, but it's a bit greasier and take a little bit longer to dry versus the body creams in the tube versus the see-through lotions. There are some body lotions 24-hour moisture. I think they still got that going. Um, that are they're not see-through. They're kind of opaque packaging, if you will. Um, where what it's like it takes a little bit longer. You'll be doing this 3 to 4 times and still see the what I call lotion marks where it has to take time to. If you don't like that, go for body cream and then vice versa. Glotion, you it's a mix in between. I noticed the texture of that me trying it in the store. Glotion has these fine, gorgeous glitters. You're gonna want to at least get one in your favorite scent, or take a chance and try it in a scent that try something new. It's its texture feels like, and I remember this distinctly from trying the stores. The Into the Night has a glotion, and there's one other one that has a glotion. Um, I can't think. I think Japanese Cherry Blossom has one. And they have a gorgeous bar of soap. How they did it, I'm like, it literally smells like a cosmetic that I used to use back in the day. Like, what is y'all doing, Bath and Body Works? Bars of soap. Um, Glotion is a mix between body cream and body lotion combined with shimmers thrown in. That's my personal opinion. So for that summertime, get it. It's gonna last you the longest because you're not gonna want this glitter all over the place, and you already got to shower it off after you're done going out and glistening and taking photos and selfies, all that other stuff. You're gonna keep that the longest just because of the shimmer, and you ain't gonna want to wear it all day. When it come Fall time, you're gonna want to almost get rid of it or set it back in the counter, stock it way in the back of the shelf, and come back to it later, maybe this time next year. Make sure you store that in a cool, dry place. I'm gonna put a video up after this live stream, after I go through this guide, as to how to properly store your body care. It's still relevant to this day. Stuff will keep well. The fact that I still have a honey mist from over 3 years ago from Victoria. Don't tell nobody. Secret, not my joke. Um, and it's about this low, and it still smells nearly the same as it did the day I bought it. That's just a testament to the grace of God, and it's a testament to it being stored well. So I just want you to get your money worth for this sale and beyond, because you don't know when you're gonna be able to participate again. You see what I'm saying? Some people are able to do it every year. Some people, by choice, they sit it out. I understand. Your coins is on something else, or maybe they done moved on from Bath and Body Works. Let me be the first to say, Bath and Body Works is not low grade quality. It just depends on what your personal needs are, as far as body care or what you want to smell like. If you have a favorite, stick with that. But sometimes you get caught up in the, oh well, I want to try this, I want to try this, oh I want to try this and this. And that's why you have to make a curated list of what your favorite fragrances are. If you don't know where to begin, start with what type of desserts you like smelling like. If you like smelling apple pie, put apple. Gourmand, you're probably a gourmand person. If you like cherries, put cherry. um, Roses, carnations. Make a category so when you go to the store with this list, you prepare, and then almost all of Bath and Body Works stuff, you can turn it on the back of it and look for the notes, and whatever matches up close, that makes it easier for you to narrow it down, and then either stay within your budget or stay within buying something you know you're gonna like or be able to layer together or make interchangeable. Do you understand? No, we'll wind it back. It's okay. I got another fragrance guide based on that I spoke about how to layer based off of the individual notes. See, I'm giving myself all kind of homework. See, how to store, how to layer based off of notes. I'm saying that for myself, so that way when I run it back, I put it on community tab. Okay, um, body washes. What to bathe with? As far as I know, there are three different types. Well, now four, because we're looking at vanilla rum. That's a see-through bottle, and a bottle that would normally be a shower gel. I guess they just decided, let's just call it body wash. I'm gonna still call it shower gel because that's what I know the packaging to be: see-through, jelly texture. So three. This is the next thing you start looking at. So we've gone over, tackle the fragrance mist first, tackle the body cream and lotions, what to moisturize next, lotions third, what to bathe with number four. Across all lines, now not every fragrance line has this, but you'll see the most common formats, the most common formulas that Bath and Body Works has for you to bathe with is a bar soap that's been recently within the past 2 to 3 years. You and this is based on personal preference. You got bar soap to choose from. You got the OG, the original shower gel, might be labeled as body wash this time. Then you got the moisturizing in the opaque, it's not see through, in the big squeeze tube moisturizing body wash. It is, when you squeeze it out, it's white, it isn't see through, and it lathers very differently versus the see through bottles of shower gel, which are probably now labeled as body wash. You feel me? Like that. Based off of those three, the bar, the shower gel, and the moisturizing body wash, then you go from there. Here's the questions you need to ask yourself before choosing a format. Do I need to be in a rush all the time? If so, what's the easiest thing to bathe with? You might not want to fool with a bar soap. Okay? You might not want to do that. I'm not holding up no kind of sign of that. You might not want to fool with a bar soap. Shower gel might be better for you. It lathers well, but it also gets in your cracks and crevices, but it's see-through. So you might can get away with rinsing, not all the way really well, and then towel drying the west. You might want to head with shower gels. moisturizing body wash that is white in color, thick in texture. It's a little luscious, it's a little thickums, meaning thick. More go with the squeeze to the moisturizing body wash if you have a little bit more time on your hands on a regular basis. However, if you don't mind the bar soap and you want it to last longer, maybe your time is 50-50, 75, 25. Go with the bar soap. It's going to last you longer. That means you're going to have to be mindful if you're going to shower with a shower loofah or a rough washcloth or a light thickums plush washcloth. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. You're going to have to choose three different things to bathe from. Now, if you want to get one of all three, maybe you committed to just one. Oh, I ain't going in there for nothing else except for one particular collection. Then you could get one of all three. Maybe you're a person that likes to layer, bathe with the bar soap, bathe with the shower gel, or the moisturizing body wash, one after the other interchangeably. And then you going with the lotion and the fragrances. Cool. That's fine. You could do it that way. Also, if you like to rotate scents, I personally only suggest maybe rotating three or four at a time. If you do any more than that, I would do one a day of the week and do it that way and just maximum seven. Just please don't overdo it. I'm talking to myself. Seven, seven. If you can't imagine doing seven, one every day, um, three, three at a time, and rotate them until one of those go out, and then replace it with something else. That's the easiest way to start rotating out and making sure you're efficiently using everything equally, whether you're heavy handed or not. If you're heavy handed, it ain't gonna take you no time unless it's fragrance mist. You can tell me how you spraying out over 8 ounces or eight, nearly 8.5, 8.4 is nearly 8.5 ounces. Please let me know, because y'all in the final stage of the game. Y'all the real MVP. Y'all got the highest score. Now I want to see them high scores. All right. After you get done determining, okay, I'm either using a bar soap, a shower gel, which they probably call them body wash, or moisturizing body wash, the white non-see-through, still fragranced, kind of thickums. Take a little bit more time, gets in your cracks and crevices. So there's the shower gel. The last thing you need to look at, I started to put it at the front, but it's like all the perfumes. Now, as far as I know, there are very few 3.4 ounce, which is the traditional and standard um, full size for auto perfumes across brands, both luxury and retail. I'm just going on, it's called Bath and Body Works retail. Okay? 3.4 ounces is the standard full size. However, you see more often than not every scent has an auto perfume. I'm still campaigning for that. Okay? Because I know y'all be listening. We need 3.4 ounces for all the popular scents. At least that all year long for every season. So for spring, fall, summer, winter, we need 3.4 ounces of the popular scents within each season. I'm not asking for every single one. Maybe you want that. Okay, cool. Cool. To be fair, there's popular scents in each season. I would love a full size auto perfume marshmallow pumpkin latte. If you're new to this channel, just look around. You know how I feel about pumpkin. You're typically going to see 1.7 ounces, which is not exactly travel size, but it's just enough for you to play with for a couple months and a couple sprays, or maybe last you for a year, or rotate off of if you have at least three main perfumes that you use. Maybe retail like Bath and Body Works, Victoria Don't Tell Nobody, Secret, or you have a more upscale like Mason Francis, Kirk Dijon. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Christian Dior, Good Girl line, Latafa. Arabian perfumes, Paris corner, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Do it that way. But if you want something larger than 1.7 ounce, you might want to buy two during this sale. I don't know what they're doing for the auto perfumes. Auto perfumes is the highest concentration, just underneath parfume. Parfume is like ain't got no alcohol at all. It's like unfiltered, concentrated oil, alcohol free. The next one is what you mostly see out in the stores across brands, luxury, retail, and you're seeing a lot of it in places like TJ Maxx, Auto Parfum. Here's the thing: not every Auto Parfum is formulated the same. Just because they say that it's on the second to highest level of the fragrance concentration guide. I got one on my channel. Just type my channel name when you get a chance. Type the channel name and then type fragrance concentration guide, and I go over it for you. In case you don't understand, it's okay to not know everything. That's why I'm here. I'm one of the people to help you. Um, but not every auto perfume is created the same. Sometimes it lasts all of what people say on these worldwide units. Oh, it lasts all of 5 minutes. If you're looking for something to last longer, I would look for oils. I don't think Bath and Body Works has too many oils that I know of. Let me know in the comments if that's the case. Um, yeah, I don't think they do. And so that's look. I know y'all be listening Bath and Body Works. You'll make me want to put your name in it, tag, or if we can do that. We need oils. You start with cucumber melon, the original Forever Red body oils. Now you see aromatherapy where it's likely to probably have oils and scrubs and stuff like that. Now after the auto perfumes, you want to look at scrubs. See, I almost forgot to have scrubs. Here's a tip. I'm gonna keep sharing this. Bath and Body Works, since you're listening, cause I know y'all listening. You brought white T-shirt back. Um, hopefully you brought Dark Kiss back. That's all. I ain't seen it yet. That's besides the point. Can you put your scrubs in the tub? I'm not saying that because of a particular brand I've tried that also has it in a tub whose first name start with a T and whose last name start with a H. Who lives in a hood? That's all. Can we get our scrubs in a tub? The aromatherapy is in a tub. They have salt scrubs. There's sand scrubs in a squeeze tube. Do you know what it's like to be whooping your hand 21 times? I the last scrub I tried from y'all was Midnight Amber Glow. Let me just go ahead and make a couple of my requests in here too while I'm giving y'all the ultimate guide. Midnight Amber Glow. Some of y'all didn't like it. That's cool. That's not shade. I like it. For those of that like it, bring Midnight Amber Glow back. I told you I was gonna campaign for it a good number of videos ago. Bring Midnight Amber Glow back. And don't pull her back off the shelf no more, pretty please. The best you can say is no, or we'll bring her back for a limited time and snatch her back off the shelf. That's the best. That's the most you're gonna do. Or tell us no outright. But we need. I'm speaking on behalf of those that love Midnight Amber Glow. Bring it back. Bring the whole collection. Bring the scrub back, but in a tub. Okay. Ain't no wrong with me asking for a request. Okay, because the Bible says you have not because you ask not. I'm asking. I got a white T-shirt, and I never tried white T-shirt. That's why I got the fragrance mist now. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Now, campaign over for now for Midnight Amber Glow. That's all. And for Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, and for Dark Kiss, and for Cashmere Glow. Bring them back. Don't snatch them back off the shelf no more, please. Please don't do that. Take a look at the scrubs. Salt scrubs. Me, I'm not the biggest fan of them. I suggest doing research on salt scrubs prior to considering um, purchasing them. I see them very present within aromatherapy collection. That's a separate collection within Bath and Body Works. Sugar scrubs, same thing. If you're familiar with Tree Hut, If you see a sugar scrub, you do your research in that area. They have sand scrubs or sandy like, or the shade like at the beach has a scrub. Midnight Amber Glow has a similar look and shade of it. I could personally say off of Midnight Amber Glow, their scrub in a squeeze bottle, pretty good. I when I got to the bottom, I was mad because there's more scrub in there and I couldn't get it all out, which sometimes forces people to cut off the top and get in there. Or it's either that or you be whooping your hand 21 times like you going 21 rounds with Mike Tyson. That's a joke. Then your hand hurting, but you got all the scrub out. No one wants to have that experience. They just want to get their beloved scrub out without harming themselves. You see what I'm saying? Without your hands looking like you just I want to do that. Really, I don't. I don't want to do that. Okay, I do not want to do that at all. Okay, so far we have gone over. I feel like we got more. So we've gone over fragrance mist. We've gone over shower gel, moisturizing body wash. That's the white, opaque, non-see-through shower gel is what you see through. Bars of soap. Those are three ways to bathe. Then we've gone over the lotion, gorgeous, shimmery goodness. To me, it has the texture, but it's a cross between the body cream thickness, but the greasiness, semi greasiness of the body lotion in the bottle that's sometimes see through, sometimes not, depending on the fragrance. Then we went through auto perfumes. We've just gone through scrubs, um, oils. Bath and Body Works has a form of what solid perfumes. I would like to see that across scents. Start with Cucumber Melon. Do Forever Red. Do Dark Kiss. Cashmere Glow. Since you're bringing back some of the OGs, bring it back in a solid perfume. They called it something else, but I had made a short about it a while ago. And I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty much solid perfume. You're not calling it that. I think that it would be fire if you come out with a solid perfume of what you have in liquid form. That's all. I can't give you everything. That's all. The hand sanitizers, the pocket back, I think they were already popular prior to 2020, before that thing came out. Do your research if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's since become, it just seems like it's become wildly 3 to 4 more times, 10 more times popular since 2020. Get your favorite scents. Most of scents in the pocket hand sanitizers are in the same scents as the body cure. If y'all don't have cucumber melon, I ain't seen cucumber melon. This is the one, y'all, that started it all. So look, I have not seen a pocket hand sanitizer in this cucumber melon. So I'm looking at you away, Bath and Body Works. This ain't even my favorite scent. I'm advocating for the ones that like it. That's all. Okay. Let me look at the notes for this cucumber melon. We're gonna go over a couple more categories. I know we've covered quite a bit. I'm gonna cover more because I need to make sure you get your coin. Get your coin, get your money's worth. So the notes for cucumber melon is crisp, crisp, crisp cucumber, watery honeydew. I don't smell honeydew on a regular basis. So if you're familiar with it and you like it, this might be up your alley of fragrance category. Summer cantaloupe. I have smelled that before. Not the biggest fan of it. But if you like it, I love it. A little saying I grew up with. Sparkling grapefruit. I'm I'm a little undecided on citrusy scents, but you can go about your business. Um, if that's your favorite category, and sheer wood. So Must have a woody type of scent. It smells okay. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm just hoping that it smells the same as it did maybe a couple years ago. Since they keep coming out with this and then taking it back, it's not likely to smell like it did when Bath and Body Works first came out because it's like not realistic. Now, if you had the very first fragrance mist from when they came out, they hadn't upgraded their design, they hadn't did any of that. It's like, oh, you first of all, you have a treasure. You have a treasure. I have seen bottles of vintage Victoria, don't tell them Victoria's Secret. That's not my joke. I've seen vintage bottles of Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, and them things $50 or more. If you had a whole collection, like you really don't know what you had. So I'm a lot more careful with my purchases of stuff because you never know when they're going to change it like that in a blink of an eye. You feel me? So you're gonna make sure you're getting your money's worth. So, for example, if anybody remember Victoria's Secret, a Rapture, there was a nearly heart-shaped bottle. It was fragrance mist, the most potent version of it, right next to the perfume. Now I still don't have it, but whoever does have it, they have a treasure. They probably been spraying it up too. They don't realize what they have, but now I do. Being that they have changed and altered and discontinued Rapture. Same thing with Bath and Body Works. I miss I miss Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte the way that it smelled in 2014. That's when I first got it. If I'd known it would have changed like that, I would have bought four more bottles additionally of that. Do you understand me? I'd have bought more. I wasn't used to the culture of Bath and Body Works back then. Now I am. They change it that formula every couple of years, and it just that scent seemed to be lighter and lighter and last seems to allegedly last less and less. And I'm like, wow. It's allegedly it is a case of fixing what's not broken. Allegedly, you hear me say that a whole lot. Allegedly, I don't like that. You touched a classic. I'm talking to you, Victoria's Secret too. Bring Rapture back and don't mess with it, peace. They used to make jokes back then about 10 years ago. Oh well, about Rapture. Oh, it's just an old lady No, it's classy. It's very classy. It's not doing too much. And if you want to do too much, you could look. You could look. I know we ain't talking about it. I know for sure it would mesh very well with Vanilla Cashmere from EOS. That's all. That's all. I never got a chance to do that. Now I want the perfume back. Now I want it back. Anywho, that's besides the point. Let's see what else we got here. They brought back Bali Mango. I've never tried the original. Ultimate Hydration Body Cream. Shea butter with hyaluronic acid. Seems to be a common theme amongst the body creams. This is the body cream that absorbs really fast and leaves behind the scent. Perfect for summer if you don't want to feel greasy, but you still want to smell good. Way to be sweat free, sweat proof, kind of type of thing. Don't leave out your clinical deodorant and the Loom deodorant or the whole body deodorant because that's a thing, been a thing now since last year. 8 ounces. Take a little bit longer to go through unless you're a person that just be putting whole guaps a large amount and just sitting up there massaging mountains of body cream on. Hey, that's your business. I'm just trying to make sure you get the best out of it as possible. Fragrance concentration guide and how to store body care well. I'm just repeating that for something for my homework. I'm gonna have to put up after on the community tab after this live goes up on the channel. Now let's look at the notes for Bali Mango. I hate I can't just zoom it in and allow you guys to see, so I have to read it out to you all. So we have here crispy. Nope, nope. There we go. What it smells like: a fruity tropical escape at a breathtaking jungle resort. Fragrance notes are juicy mango, pink passion flower, and luscious nectarine. You know what I wish they would do with the notes? list according to what is on the top, what is on the middle, and what is on the base. That is traditionally, as far as fragrances, fragrance myths, auto perfumes. That's the standard they go by. Base notes are what they put in first when they're formulating a perfume or fragrance mist, even a body spray. Middle notes is what they put in second after the base notes. And then top notes is what they put in after they put in the middle and the base notes. And normally what you smell spraying out the bottle when you go in stores, much like Bath and Body Works, you're gonna get ready to go in there. Them top notes is normally what you're gonna smell first. As it dries down and absorbs over time, you're likely going to wind up smelling the base notes of what that's typically the notes they put in first before they proceeded to put in the middle notes and the top notes. It's okay. It's okay if you don't understand. I'm just letting you know what they expect and what traditionally they come out with. Right. I feel like Bali Mango, based off the notes, I've heard of Bali Mango, maybe very faintly, but I've never tried it. So if I ever wind up picking it up, even if it's not this time, um, I'm almost expecting it to smell like pink pineapple sunrise. I heard they brought that back too. I got the one from about what 2 or more years ago. Right. So something else here we have, and this is a gentle, clean, and foaming hand soap. There are lots, FYI, there are lots of other brands. None of this is sponsored, so I'm just letting you know off rip. There are lots of brands that either have similar packaging or not similar packaging. You could tell me you come in at Bath and Body Works without telling me. Just to let you know, I'm not finna name the brands. I'm thinking of one right now. Pineapple Mango. This should be in Body Cure if it's not. That's all. That's all I'm telling you. Made without sulfates, parabens, and dyes. I'm so happy to hear that. You're starting to see that across Body Care, even with Dove and Olay, so forth. I like that because what you don't realize is sulfates ain't just in shampoo, and I think they're in conditioners too. That stuff don't always mesh well with your skin. That's all I'm saying. Pineapple mango. I don't believe I got the notes for this. I can see if I could find it. Let me see. Let me see. I'll read them to you. Can't believe I didn't include that. So, notes for this pineapple mango, which I'm really hoping and praying to God that this ain't just the only a hand soap. I like this in the body care. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's just thinking about that. Okay, so I'm speaking up for the folks that probably afraid to share that they want this in body care too. Okay, I give God all the credit because I said that about mahogany tea. Where I said, why is this just a candle? Why didn't for the men in body care? Next thing you know, a couple years later, answered prayer. It's men's body care, and it's as far as I know, it's the most favorite. Be smelling good. Look, you can still get a late Father's Day gift. I'm just saying, put them on the mahogany tea wood. That's all. Anywho, pineapple mango. This is the foaming hand soap. But the notes, see, the thing is, no matter what type of formula that Bath and Body Works has for a scent, it's likely if it's in body care, then all the notes are the same. So I love that. What it smells like a tropical fruit cocktail in paradise. Fragrance notes are for this one fresh pineapple juice. That's a win. Mango. That's a win. And vine ripened raspberry. That's a win. All tropical but acidic fruits. So just be careful with your body chemistry. And yes, I said that by the hand soap. Now, if it's in body care, then still you need to be Take your precautions. All right, what else we have here? Oh, we went over the Forever Red. Now here's one I done had my eye on. I'm like, if you're new to the channel, I'm a gourmand girl. What does that mean? Gourmand is a category of fragrances: cookies, pies, tarts, vanilla, chocolate cookies, sugar cookies, snickerdoodles, vanilla cream cookies, Oreo, crumbles, crumbled cookie crumbs, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate pudding, all that. I had my eye on this since I saw it a couple weeks ago prior to the sale. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you all a chocolate amber fine fragrance mist, 8 fluid ounces. See a thing? I'm gonna go over the notes. Hold on. I just want you to take a longer gander at that. Look how beautiful that packaging is. All right, now you can't. All you see is warm, and that's vanilla orchid. I'm telling you right now, it's vanilla orchid. So it got a form of vanilla in it. So what it smells like, fragrance notes are vanilla orchid, honeyed chocolate. So you basically put honey and chocolate together along with vanilla orchid, which means that's likely a floral note that smells semi gourmandish, like the vanilla pod. Warm amber is a floral as far as I know. I'm just wondering which candy chocolate bar does this smell like? Hershey, milk chocolate, Hershey, dark chocolate. Have you combined those together? Does it smell like neither? Does it smell like the, and forgive me if I'm about to butcher to pronounce it. Anybody ever heard of the brand Ghirardelli? It's an expensive luxury chocolate bar line. And they have chocolate caramel, sea salt caramel, comes in little squares, comes in full size bars. Does it smell like that? Does it smell like the chocolate bars we grew up with? Snickers, Zero, Payday, Three Musketeers. I'm trying to get a picture of what it smells like. You see what I'm saying? Or are we talking like bitter, deep, dark chocolate and then you drizzle honey on it? Does it smell like a chocolate and honey parfait? And you cut up the chocolate versus using chocolate chips. I got questions. I'm gonna put it back here for you to take a look at it. I got questions. What does this smell like? Which chocolate bar? Upscale, luxury, or the kitty candy bars? Snickers, Three Musketeers. What does it smell like? Or does it smell like, or is this a dupe for a luxury perfume that has went viral? Is it a luxury for an Americanized brand of perfume, or is this a dupe for a Arabian version of perfume? Is it from Lattafa, Paris Corner? What's the other one that make Casablanca fragrance? I got questions. I know this is, dang, she extensive. Hey, you have no idea. Welcome to the channel. Whew. We having to take a deep breath. What? I'm just trying to make sure I'm just here to make sure I do my job and you get your money's worth. That's all. Which candy bar does it smell like? Or is this a dupe of something, of a perfume that's more upscale? Because you know Bath and Body Works, I'm going to take this time to make this known to y'all. If you don't know, Bath and Body Works, if you can find it as a part of the 75% off sale, again, this is not sponsored. I'm just letting you know off rip. I've been through a couple of these sales. They have a whole line of perfumes that is allegedly, I have to say it like this, because I went in the store and they were talking in code, and I understand you got to keep your job. I understand, but they told me allegedly they have there's a luxury fragrance collection that Bath and Body Works has, that's allegedly, and they cannot say for legal reasons because especially if they work for Bath and Body Works, they cannot say exactly what it's a dupe for. But some of them are pretty close because I have a vlog on this channel where I went luxury window pop perfume shopping, and I have smelled the originals, and then some of those are still embedded in my memory. So by the time I went to Bath and Body Works a few short months ago, I'm like, yeah, this smells spot on, allegedly like such and such. Would you say this allegedly smell like this? And see, we had to talk like that. I understand. Legally, they cannot say, but some of them smell spot on like the high end perfumes. So they're not lying. Now, I do have to say this. I don't have to call out names because, first of all, I forgot their name. Two, I'm not finna to do that to them. But word on the street is on these internets, and I forgot where I heard it from. Honestly, God know this is the truth. I forgot where they said that this that luxury collection has oils in it. I asked the people in the store straight up. I said, I hear this allegedly has oils in it. They looked at me like Scooby Doo. Apparently, it does not. Apparently and allegedly, it does not have oils in it. I looked throughout the bottles. I still want you to do research. I've not purchased any of it. Not because I don't like it or because of that taking place and because of the rumors, but I'm informing you all so that way you can go do research for yourself. I'm here to make sure you get your coins and get your money worth. I want you to walk out of the store and say, you know what? I don't feel the need to return anything. I can layer this with a lot of stuff. There's a whole lot I could do with this. I can see myself holding on to this until I use the last drop, spray the last drop, squeeze out the last drop, whoop my hand 21 times. I can go in 21 rounds with Mike Tyson. I have to cut the top of the bottle and then scoop it out with a plastic spoon. I want you to get that your money worth that type of way. You feel me? Like that. But apparently that rumor ain't true. Please do your research. In store, online, on these worldwide internets. Do your research. I'm not going to tell you what to do as to should you make your purchase decision based on that. What I'm telling you is I done heard two different things, and they don't go together. So I'm putting the responsibility in your hands to do the research, and then you go find out for yourself when you go in the stores or when you go online. And then when you open up that box, you're online. If you typically take part in these sales shopping online and open up like, okay, then you will know for yourself based off of that research. I want you to feel like you got your money's worth and you didn't just shop till you drop. Okay, get your money's worth, baby. That's all. That's all. I've always been about that. I've done videos on nearly any budget. So whether you got $10, $100, 150, 200, or more than that, I nearly have some advice for nearly every area. Have I spent more than $100 on perfume? At one time, I did. Can I justify it? It had to be something that I really either want or get permission from God to buy. That bottle better be 7 ounces, and one spray better last me 6 months at a time. That's a joke, and then it's not a joke. Like, y'all heard of Baccarat Rouge? It's just wildly popular. Like, I can't justify spending $500. That's somebody's car payment. Sometimes somebody's rent. I can't justify paying that on it. So I see why so many dupes have come out. You feel me? Hello, Nicola. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sharing with you all the ultimate guide to shopping with Bath and Body Works. And this don't just go for 2025. This go for every year. So no matter what scent you see here, you can apply the same rules. Because I want y'all to get your money worth. I can't justify spending $500 for a perfume. I might, depending on the perfume, I'll spend 100, 150, in the three digit range, but low in the low three-digit range. But anything more, gotta will have to supply the coins The one spray better last 6 months. That's with washing my clothes, washing my body, and putting the clothes back on. That's the only way I'm gonna justify spending that much on a perfume, and it better be 7 ounces. You see 8 ounces, 8 ounces here. This is fragrance mist. That's not likely to last long. 7 ounces, all the perfume, alcohol free, concentrated oil. That's the only way I'm gonna spend the high 3 digit hundreds of dollars on perfume, and one spray lasts 6 months, regardless of showering, washing, and washing clothes. It got to last through that. I got to use it as a laundry detergent. You may be laughing, but I'm serious. Laundry detergent. Um, they got luxury laundry detergent. We're gonna get to that too. I almost forgot they launched that last year. It better last me. One spray better last 6 months at a time. That's the only way I can justify spending that much. In the high 3 digits of perfume. Other than that, it's low 3 digits and under. No wonder so many dupes are out there. And there's a good dupe. Just because it's a dupe don't mean that, oh well, it ain't high quality. No, some of the dupes are sometimes better than the original, which is why I've been seeing, and I can't even remember to tell you which perfumes they're them folks getting sued. They're getting into legal battles because people are spending less, getting better quality than spending 3 to 4 more times for the same thing. It's just a different name. And you see the names. Anybody heard of black opium? I saw, I kid you not, I made a short about it. Black option. I said, I know full well that I just know this ain't a dupe for black opium. I just know it's not. I just know that's not what they meant. And is. And is. I'm not laughing at the market. I'm just like, you could really get your money's worth. You have to do the research. That's what this whole channel is about, other than me being here. My name is Jessica. Jessica Be Brave. I teach people how to smell good all day long. Bonus is I love Jesus. And I teach you how to get your money's worth, other than having brave girl chats, budgeting chats, vlogs, all nearly everything in between, tutorials, how to take care of your hair, feet, nails, how to eat, so that way you can absorb, for example, chocolate amber. You can get the best out of your body chemistry because you're eating well, and so the inside will, you know, reflect the outside. This all that other stuff. Get your money's worth. Now, laundry detergent. I've never tried laundry detergent. I want you to compare the laundry detergent you buy that is not Bath and Body Works, and then compare it to the price of Bath and Body Works. I want you to compare the volume of the scent beads to the volume of the liquid laundry detergent. How much do you typically use? Is your household just you, spouse, 3 or 4 kids, or more? Are you buying the Bath and Body Works laundry scent beads? And these are questions you need to think about. Are you buying the scent beads for just and scent beads and the liquid are you buying any of Bath and Body Works laundry stuff for the purpose of, okay, this is a treat for me. I'm only going to wash my undergarments with this. I'm going to wash my silk clothing with this. I'm not going to wash my everyday clothes in this. You're nearly going to want to. How much of this am I going to use up as often if I only focus on washing my special occasion clothes in it? Is it going to ruin my special occasion clothes? What are my special occasion clothes made out of? These are questions you have to think about. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're going to wash your everyday clothes in it, that's going to determine if you're going to need to wipe the whole shelf out. I don't advise you to do that. I'm just saying, you might want to buy a second bottle if you're going to go for the Bath and Body Works laundry detergent and scent beads. I couldn't believe they did, and I couldn't believe the bottles were so small. The bottles is about the size of these fragrance mists, if I'm not mistaken. I'm look. I'm just here to make sure you get your money worth. That's all. That's all. What else they got? I'm finna look. I'm finna look. We by the time I get off this live, you could run it back how many ever times you need to. I'm like, you know what? I really, I really, I want it to be, my goal is always this, whether I'm talking about Bath and Body Works, whether I'm teaching you how to shower, whether I'm teaching you how to layer, no matter what I'm teaching you as far as fragrance and body care and shopping and budgeting and taking care of yourself or taking care of your hair, or I'm testifying about how God has did his big in my life. Whatever I cover on this channel, my goal is always at the end of the day, at the end of the video, at the end of the live stream, what did you learn? And do you feel confident now putting into action what you have learned? Because if those two take place, or at least one of those take place, I've done my job. Because I don't want you spending, especially in these times, I don't want you walking out the door like, oh, I got to take this back Monday. Or I got to take this back tomorrow. No, I want you to be like, you know what? When I get done with this, I'm going to have to go buy another bottle and wait till the next sale. 6 months later. That's what I'm gonna have to wait till next year. Or I can layer this with the 7 I have in here. You are welcome, Nicole. I can't take the credit. God did that. Exactly. That's how I feel like you should go at when they launch the Nicola, and for anybody else that is has a specific interest in the laundry detergent, I feel like with laundry detergent and how small the bottles are, they're nearly, just from first glance, their laundry bead and liquid laundry detergent look like it's about the size of the Fragrance Smith canister. I'm finna use this body polish. I keep picking it up, this coconut hibiscus, but it looked to be that size. And with I've seen the prices of it. I feel like they should upgrade it to the Gain laundry detergent size. But we both know a big bottle of that is probably going to cost $23 for over 80 ounces. You see what I'm saying? So you have to decide, like, you know what? I can't wash all of my clothes with this. Let me reserve it for a special occasion. I just want you to get your money worth. That's all. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. Bath and Body Works, Body College. I'm just using this for comparison. I don't know where the top to this is. That's all. I want you to walk out that store or check out online. If you type the online shop, I want it to be that when you receive that email and hit the checkout button and complete your order, you know what? I got my money's worth. I don't feel like I need to take nothing back. I can layer this all with each other. Now the laundry stuff, you'd be like, you know what? I can wash all my fancy clothes for church or for going on a special occasion or all this formal dinner. That's how you do it. Yeah, you can only wash your undergarments in it. That's perfect because then you won't have to be like, oh man, they only sell this size and I need a whole gallon. You might as well buy a Gain. You're gonna be spending more money. And I want you to get your money worth. That's all. Let me see what else they got. Let me see what else they got because we finna go through everything. Dry shampoo and the shampoo and conditioner. Now they brought that back. I don't have nothing to show for that. They brought that back. I think last year, the shampoo and conditioner. Me personally, I have checked the bottles and checked the bottle. This is coming from a person. I'm not a licensed cosmetologist, but I have done my hair for a very long time and still do my own hair and have been able to see how certain things react because they have sulfates in it. I would caution you that if you wear hair extensions to maybe allegedly only wear, and I have to say it like that, allegedly only shampoo and condition your hair extensions in the shampoos and conditioners from this brand. And I'm saying that, and I love this brand because sulfates has the capacity to irritate your scalp and skin in a way that is, I don't have the words for. If they don't bother you, be my guest and maybe rotate it with your everyday shampoo and your everyday conditioner, and you should be fine, like maybe once a week or once a month. Again, not a licensed cosmetologist. I just braid hair, take care of my own, teach other people how to do it, even on this channel. Wash day, I teach how to do a bunch of stuff with that. Same with the dry shampoo. Wigs, lace wigs, non-lace wigs, synthetic. I would soak them in and then not rub the hair together because synthetic has a capacity that if you rub it together, it clump up and might as well be wearing locks. Soak it and then towel pat dry and like that. Human hair, you can, rub it and be a little bit more, put a little muscle into it. All right, what else they got here? We went over hand soaps, hand soaps. If you're a person that likes to swap out, and I'm gonna put this up there, even though I went over the fragrance notes for it. I'm just bringing it up because I'm talking about the hand soaps right now. For hand soaps, I would go by, if you're a person that you change the theme of your bathroom through the soaps, through the curtains, and through the bathroom mats, and you do color schemes, this the time to buy for fall. If you see anything fall, buy for every season. If you the type of person like to do that, do it now. Buy for summer, buy for fall. If you catch anything wintry, buy it. Summer for all four seasons. You set. Because you're not likely to go through hand lotion unless you got babies that, oh, look at the foam. I understand. I've seen some of these hand soap and they got so much beautiful shimmer. Everybody heard of soft soap? That's what you normally see. At least what I've seen. I'll speak for myself. I have seen soft soap in so many doctors' offices. That must be their soap of choice. Unless you have children that like, ooh, they see foam and they want to play with it, you're gonna have to buy separate for the kids. Like, this is y'all soap. Don't touch anything else because they'll go through your soap because they're fascinated with it. I understand. I love children. I understand. But don't put the everyday soap in there. You know they're gonna go through it. Make something for themselves. That's all. That's for you have and that's for you all to have babies. Okay, kids, children. All right. Men's shop. It's a shame I don't have anything to show for men's, so I'm gonna read it off here. Mahogany teak wood is on sale. Graphite. Most of the traditional scents. Bourbon. Bourbon smells the best out of what they currently have for men's. So I'm just, in case you ain't getting no Father's Day gifts. Bourbon first place. These are my ratings. Bourbon face first place. Mahogany teak wood second place. That's not shade. I go, if you new to my channel, you probably don't realize that I go in stores to sample men's stuff. I'll spray it out a little bit and like, Kai, like that. Okay. Bath and Body Works. I need y'all to come out with, and I have to say allegedly, I need y'all to allegedly come out with, in the men's line, a cologne that smells very close to from Christian Dior Sauvage. I'm not finna say it no more. Allegedly, I need you to do that. Name it something completely different. I think that would be fire because then bourbon, mahogany teak wood, and that would be the top three. I'm just out here guessing. That's all. I can't give you everything. I just literally thought about it. I smelled Sauvage in the store. There's a vlog on this channel, luxury perfume window shopping, and then type my channel name. I'm like, yep. I ended the whole trip. I said, that's good. I don't need to smell nothing else. I went home because that cologne smelled good. Had me shimmying out of there, out of dance. And I'm like, what is the meaning of this smelling too good? Bath and Body Works needs something like that. I just don't want to get nobody in trouble. That's all. I ain't finna say nothing else. I'm finna hush. Most of the men's body care is on sale now. For the men, they have, oh, it's extensive for the men. And I have to say this because I have men viewers. So in case you're getting late Father's Day gifts, that's perfect. just in case you didn't hit the store on Father's Day, which is the same day that the semi-annual sale, this sale started. So they have deodorant in their select scents. They have shea butter cleansing bar, the bar soap. So only you know the man that you're gifting for, if you have a man in your life, or it's just men in the family. Only you know what they like. Because if you see the bar soap in there, you know that he's a bar soap guy. Cool. Stack him up, stock him up on the bar soap. Or if he a liquid body wash guy, stock him up on the bar. I'm just letting you know. This coming from a person I've never really shopped for a man. So I'm just letting you know because I see a lot of nice stuff in the stores. And I'm like, I'll pass it on to y'all. That's what I can do. They do have a 3-in-1 body scrub and wash in a tube. I feel like the scrubs for the men's collection should also be in the tub because you got to think of men's big burly hands. I'm not a big burly dude. I think that would work. Everything's going great. I see a familiar name. I'm giving y'all the ultimate guide to shopping at Bath and Body Works. I'm on the men's section after I just went over everything else for everybody else, just about. They have body spray in aerosol cans in their top scents. They have the see-through bottles of the 3-in-1. What is this 3-in-1? Hair, face, and body wash. You know they don't do that with us because we need one thing to wash our face, one thing to wash the hair, and one thing to wash the body. With men, it's like y'all got three products in one. Y'all got it made. That's not shade. Like I was mad about it for a time, but it was very short lived. But it's like y'all got it made. Y'all have to buy a face wash, a hair wash, and a body wash because they do 3-in-1 for y'all. I see that a lot, not just with Bath and Body Works. I've been in so many of these stores by the grace of God, and I just see a lot of 3-in-1. Nivea does a lot of 3-in-1. I think Dove does the 3-in-1. Dial, that does the 3-in-1. They do a lot of that. So, I mean, men are simple. Don't let it be the fact that oh, it ain't Father's Day no more. No, go get the stuff for the gift you weren't able to get it. Go get it. Go get it. Get one bottle of something, it's like a face, hair, and body wash. Good, and he'll smell good. That's all. Yeah. You just don't know what that will do for a person. Just like it does for I know what it does for me as a woman. So can you imagine what that would do for the man that you're gifting for, whether it's a man in the family or if you have a man in your life? I see a lot of nice stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna suggest that to y'all, to my YouTube family, because you never know. That does a lot for a person to just take just the little things for them to take care of themselves. It just the little stuff like that, and just gift them with a basket. They have deodorants. They have 3-in-1 face wash, 3-in-1 the scrub. They got a mahogany teakwood, bourbon, ocean smell okay. I'm just telling you for what I just smelled in the stores. Um, Gloria is a scent that's been out. I think I might have smelled that in the stores. Everything I'm telling you is based off of smell, cause I'm not a big burly dude, so I don't bathe in that stuff. I just go right off of first impressions. They got cologne mist, so that is the fragrance mist version of that is their version of our fragrance mist for the women. Okay, it's just a little skinnier and it's in a rectangular shape. I'm just letting you know what's there. Cologne mist comes in 3.4 ounces. When I saw that, I said, "Nah, why y'all gonna give the men the cologne 3.4 ounce in a full size? That's considered full size, but y'all giving us the 1.7 ounce eau de parfum upgraders. Come on." We have a daily face wash. Also, if the man you're gifting for has a beard or any type of facial hair, and you know he like to take care of it, or if you like to encourage him to take care of all of this, men in your family, or if you have a man in your life. Um, Bath and Body Works got a whole beard collection: beard oil, beard balm, daily face wash, daily beard wash. But I get one of everything or two of everything based on how they mark it down during this sale. Put in the basket. Hey, here's a late Father's Day gift or a late such just because gift. He gonna be set. He gonna be set. If he's never been the one to take care of his facial hair, if he got some, oh, that gonna give him incentive. Like, ooh, I'm gonna take a little extra time. You never know what that does for a person. You see what I'm saying? That's just gonna give him an extra pep in his step. You see what I'm saying? Fire. I'm just trying to make sure you get your money's worth, even if you getting late Father's Day gifts, or if you're gifting for a man in your life, whether it's in the family or you have a man in your life. I'm just trying to help you. Deep Ocean Cologne. You know what this remind me of? That's the first time me seeing that. Victoria's Secret has Deep Waters. They only got two colognes. Victoria's Secret. We got to talk next. Release some more men's cologne. That's all. That's my only request. Moisturizing. Now back to Bath and Body Works for the men. We got moisturizing conditioner, and I think there's shampoo for the men. There is a daily face lotion along with the daily face wash for the men. There is Beyond Savvy. That's a scent that's in a cologne in the men's. There's Nor. There's a bourbon bar soap. There's nearly a bar soap in the men's collection in nearly every scent, but not every scent. And this is coming from memory of me going to them stores so often. Um, Daily shampoo, Gingham Legend. So there's different versions of Gingham. I smelled the original about 6 years ago. For the women, I think that's a unisex one. In the blue and white packaging. But there's a version of Gingham for the men called Gingham Legend. There's shave gel for the men. Travel size versions of body cream for the men. There's body wash. Graphite is a scent. Then this must be an upgraded version of bourbon. Beard oil. After dark is a scent. Mahogany teak wood. Shave cream. I'm just reading out what's there because you need to get your money's worth even if you ain't shopping for yourself. Okay. Lost my spot. Hold on. Shave gel, shave cream, and only you would know if you're doing late Father's Day shopping, which one to get. He either likes gel. All you do is peek your head in the medicine cabinet. Like, do he use gel a lot or cream? That's all. Whether it's a man in the family or if you have a man in your life, you just go look. That's all. Do he use gel or cream? Is he a Colgate guy or not really a fan of the brand? Just as long as he get gel or cream, pay attention to the type. Does he shave with gel or does he shave with cream? Let's see what else they have. You can run this back as many times as you want. I'm trying to make sure y'all get your money's worth. For the wallflowers, I have heard that they are allegedly a fire hazard. Um, if you normally get them year after year in stock up, particularly during the sales, I would make a time block, set a schedule as to how long you're going to let it stay plugged in 2 hours at a time, an hour at a time, just to make sure enough of the scent is going out, but then you unplug it. Definitely unplug it before bedtime. This is coming from a person that has never tried a wallflower and I have played with the ideal of it. That's all I got to say for wallflowers, allegedly. Candles. I have only ever tried one candle from Bath and Body Works about 10 years ago, and it was a vanilla one, vanilla cover. It was vanilla something, and I know their candles have changed 50, 11 times over since then. I burnt through that thing in a matter of days. Don't you do that. They cost a whole lot more now. Same rule applies for the candles. Make sure that when you're burning the candles for the scent to go out throughout the room, that you're in there with it. You're on the computer, you're on your phone. Make sure you ain't asleep. Blow them candles out before you go to sleep. You don't want to have to be like a fireman is tearing through your door because you don't let that thing stay overnight, okay? Don't you do that. Please don't. I'm talking to myself too. Don't you do that. I can tell you which vanilla it was. I don't even have the container. I long got rid of it. I'm like, now they do have gift cards. I don't know if they're going to have sales on the gift cards. Father's Day gifts. See, they already know before I ever seen this. If you still considering late Father's Day gifts, it ain't too late. So, look, according to my time frame, it's Wednesday. Might be still Tuesday for y'all. It ain't too late. It's only been about 2, 3 days since Father's Day. Get caught up. Give him a big basket. Get one or two of everything that you know he like or may potentially like. There's a section for gifts $20 and under. There's a section for gifts $40. Sorry, $40 and under. I'm trying to get to a point where I see they brought back the OGs. I would like to recommend as a candle because somebody put me on to it. You know who you are if you're watching. Mahogany teak wood. That's why I campaigned so hard for it to become a men's body care scent. They still got mahogany teak wood in the candles. Same rules apply. Don't burn that thing overnight. But it smelled good. Very. That's all. I'm gonna leave the candles alone officially now. Let's move on to the next section. Lip care. Let's move on to that. As I've been talking about on and off about taking care of your soup coolers, your lips. Here are the options available, at least today. Um, they got lip glosses. I'm wondering if this is tinted. They have nourishing lip tint. It's in lipstick format. The lip gloss is liquid. The tube wand. They have the squeeze tube, lip oil with minimal SPF, so it has sunscreen. Champagne toast lip balm, so they have lip balms in the twist up tube. Like it looks like you ever seen the Nivea packaging? That's how the lip balms look. So champagne toast. If you only come into this sale, I like champagne toast everything. Pick up that lip balm. Might want to at least consider it. Mix and match minis. It says today buy three get one. They got a couple more of the lip oils with sunscreen SPF 40 in blushing nude, scarlet bloom, and dusty rose. Those are names of colors. Champagne toast. They got lip scrubs. Don't walk around like me and your lips is peeling. Lip balm, lip gloss, lip scrub, lip oil. For the men, I know y'all a little picky with it. Look for the plainest lip balm there is. Um, let's see here. They got sun-kissed berry tinted lip balm for women or whomever for women. Let's see here. Um, I would opt for the lip balm in the plainest scent you could get. You can do vanilla. That would be the safest for a man. So that way your lips don't, you'll be walking around with your soup coolers all chapped. That's all. And that would be the safest if you're worried about, oh, it looking so girly. Go with vanilla. Vanilla will work. Cause I'm already, I figured this out about last year or year before last. This is my almost done bottle of EOS vanilla cashmere. Men is using our vanilla cashmere. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm just putting y'all on notice. Vanilla is the safest scent for men too. Vanilla is the safest lip balm. If you could find something plain from Bath and Body Works that's not vanilla, maybe you don't want vanilla at all. Like I don't want nothing where I can just lick my lips and taste it. That just it irritates you. You have a thing about textures and all that and scents. Go with the plainest that you can find. If you're not sure, ask the clerks. Like what is the plainest lip balm I can find with no shimmer, no glitter, that can still take care of my lips and like be the healthiest thing. I'm not a medical professional and I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just letting you know. Because I know how men are. No glitter, no scents, no nothing. So I'm just trying to let you know what you can go in there for and hold your head up high and be confident. Like, yeah, I want lip balm. I don't like my lips chapped. Do you have something that just don't have no flavor, nothing fruity, no cherries, no strawberry. Now, if you don't care, that's your business. Vanilla is the safest things you can do, bruh. Might earn you some points with the ladies. I'm just saying. I'm trying to help you out. That's all. That's all. You save you some coins. That's it. Okay. What else we got here? We're going right down the line. I learned this from the lesson a year before last. Don't just go out with a hat. It is summertime. Might as well call it summertime. Go out with sunscreen. Bath and Body Works does have sunscreen. Um, go go with what your dermatologist recommends, and don't leave home without it in your bag. I don't care if it's, oh, I'm just running to the store, the grocery shop. If you live in an area where the sun is just out, you need to put it on to go to the grocery store too. Because the sun, the way my skin started peeling, I thought the hat was enough. It's not. Don't take the chance. Okay? They got lip balm with sunscreen, then they got sunscreen that is in the scent called At the Beach. They got, relatively safe scents. So I'm saying that for the men too. Not a medical professional, not a dermatologist. Not claim to be. I'm just letting you know and letting you know about my personal experience. Don't take the chance. Oh, I'm gonna just go out there with a hat on. You need sunscreen on top of that. Shield yourself from the sun, sunglasses, but also put on sunscreen. Don't try to be slick now. Okay? I'm telling you this because I love you. Okay? Let's see what else we got. Trying to make sure I don't miss nothing so that when you go in that story, like, I bet I know what I'm finna get. I'm finna gravitate towards, and I'm finna walk out the store with money well spent. That's my goal. I will have done my job. Walking out there, walking in there confident, walk out confident. Walking in knowing it's finna be money well spent. Walking out knowing that you spent the money well. Money well spent. A win-win. I don't want you taking an L. It's your money you work hard for. I will suggest for the late Father Day gift, they do have, and I think it's just so fire because they also package this around the men's collection. Bath and Body Works has these travel kits, and they look like faux leather. They come in black. They come in I'm seeing one that looks in camouflage, the green camouflage. I think that if you're going to go for primarily the late Father's Day gifts for the man in your life, or either for the men in your life who are fathers, or you just want to get them something, get everything there, but get the travel bag as a part of his gift. So that way he can just throw out, buy two sets of everything if you're able to. One full size, one travel. That way he can toss all the travel size into these totes that Bath and Body Works also sells. You zip it up one time and he just fling it in the car. Now tell him to be careful and make sure all the caps are screwed together, so that way when he fling it in the car, if he the type to flop it everywhere, his travel bags, that it don't be, his body wash and aftershave don't be oozing out the bottle, then he don't waste the product. I'm just saying. I see one here, camouflage for $7.47 at least today. Also, for the, I do see empty glass. Hold on, let me mute real quick. Also for the hand soaps, if you're a person that buys the exact same scent, they do have hand soap refills, so you might want to opt for, instead of always buying the plastic bottles for the hand soaps, you want to opt for buying the what I like to call more permanent type of hand soaps, and hand soap containers, and then buy the refills rather than buying these what you guys see on the screen, the plastic ones that you're going to have to toss out later, unless you like to recycle, rinse out, and then take the time to pour the refills into the plastic ones, or you want to go with something more permanent that's glass. If you're not sure that glass hand soap container is going to be safe in there, maybe you have kids, don't opt for the glass permanent containers of hand soap. Just keep buying, just keep buying the plastic bottles, buy the refills, and buy one good plastic bottles of it, and do it that way. I didn't mean to say keep buying plastic bottles, but buy one plastic bottle of the scent you like, and regardless if they rebrand it, just buy the refills. They got them really really large. This is the best time of year to buy the hand soap refills if you're going to go that route. Buy one, like I'll use this for example, this pineapple mango, buy one of these, and if you see a refill, buy one of these and one refill, and you'll be set to go. Maybe buy two refills and go that way, like that. That way you're going to get all your money worth. Now I don't see anything else, at least for today. As far as wallflowers, same rules apply. Unplug that thing before you go to bed, because other than that, it could potentially become a fire hazard. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a firefighter. None of that. I'm just letting you know. Don't take a chance with that. Wallflowers, diffusers, nor the candles. Now, what I will say is this: if you feel confident that you'll be able to go in the store, if you feel confident that you'll be able to go online and make the purchases and get what you need, and you don't feel like you're going to need to return anything, you don't feel like you wasted money, you don't feel like, oh well, I have I think that's allegedly what they call is buyer's remorse. I have done my job. You are well informed. You could share this around or run it back, because it will be going back on the channel. But this is your ultimate guide to Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale, not only for this year, but for every year. And my hope and my sincere prayer is that you get your money's worth and you walk out confident with a win, because I don't want y'all to take an L. I love y'all. It's been fun.